Mission Impossible Fallout is out in theaters. And how is it? Well, in my opinion, it's really, really good. And, it definitely shows an evolution in the franchise. But I do wonder if maybe the Mission Impossible franchise has reached the apex of what it can do with, these types of storylines. But I'll explain. Still a good movie. But first, let's just get into the plot. The plot is, Tom Cruise plays Ethan Hunt, who gets, his mission, should he choose to accept it, to retrieve some plutonium. Some terrorists called the Apostles, who work for this guy named John Lark, have stolen some plutonium, I guess, orbs or whatever, 3 plutonium orbs. And they plan on using it to do some bad stuff. And so his mission by MI6, I think that's the name of or IMF, I forget the name of the organization, is to get those back. So he takes the mission, and he messes up the first time because he chooses, there's something that happens where the Apostles or whomever, they're going to hurt Ving Rhames. He has a decision to make. Either he saves his teammate, Ving Rhames, or he gets the plutonium. He chooses his teammate, they get the plutonium, and so, he has to continue to get it, but he messes up. So IMF is like, you got to do better next time, and the CIA gets involved, and they send Henry Cavill to kind of help him out because the CIA wants to have more direct control over this. And so that's the basic setup. It's Tom Cruise with Henry Cavill there, and he doesn't want Henry Cavill there, to try to get these plutonium cells back from these terrorists, or else some bad stuff will happen if the terrorists are able to keep the plutonium and build these nuclear bombs and stuff to do things terrorists do. And of course, as you would expect from a movie about spies and international intrigue and all that stuff, there are betrayals, double crossings, triple crossings, quadruple crossings. The bad guy is someone you didn't expect, that kind of stuff. And, it's a good movie. It has what you would expect. Christopher McQuarrie directs, and he keeps upping the stakes. The challenge with Mission Impossible movies is like each one, I think, has to be better than the last one. Better high chase, high stakes chases, better stunts, things like that. And there's a lot of awesome stunts in this movie. And, it does make a very, brisk, the action is from start to finish. It's not a boring movie at all. It's very exciting, fast-paced, as you would expect from a movie like this. And it's really good. However, my concern is, can they keep making, can you keep topping yourself every single time with every single movie? If your movie relies on just awesome stunts and things like that and good fight scenes, well, I guess we can never get enough of good fight scenes. There definitely is, that famous, bathroom fight scene between Tom Cruise, Henry Cavill, and this other guy. I forget the guy's name or the character's name, but he's a martial artist. And they do a great job. And the martial artist is actually like beating Henry Cavill and Tom Cruise up, even though they're the stars of the movie. It's a great scene. So I guess, if they want to have the Mission Impossible franchise or future just be like a lot of awesome, hand-to-hand combat scenes, they can do that. Because I don't think people can get enough of really awesome hand-to-hand combat scenes. But I would recommend that they do start thinking about how to take this franchise, how to, I guess, not reinvent it, but just how to change it and make it a bit different than it has been. Because I think it can get a bit repetitive. Maybe they should try to just have one be all about race cars. I don't know, make it like Fast and Furious, or maybe have it all be in planes or submarines. I don't know. I'll still watch Mission Impossible movies, but I do wonder if maybe, they might run out of steam eventually. Although this movie isn't running out of steam at all. It's very good, so, Now, a big question is, this is a big movie for Henry Cavill, right? I think he's in the middle of negotiations because he wants to continue being... He's trying to get, I think, more money to continue being Superman or something like that, and those discussions are still going on. And maybe he's expecting, a really good turn in this movie as, Tom Cruise's antagonist / frenemy will give him leverage. Like, look at how much people like me in this movie. Look at how awesome I am in it. And look at what reviews this movie are getting because of my contribution. Give me more money. So I hope it works out. I mean, I do think Henry Cavill is very good in this movie. I haven't seen every Henry Cavill movie. I haven't seen most of them because I only watch Superman movies that he's been in. But, I mean, he does a good job here. I mean, this and Superman, I think, are his best roles so far. The roles that people have seen. Because I don't think a lot of Henry Cavill movies aren't really seen by a lot of people. At least they weren't. But this one and, his DC movies are seen by millions of people. And I'd say that this role and his Superman role are his best to date in his career. So, I hope that Warner Brothers and Henry Cavill are able to work it out, because I think that he should continue playing Superman, and I think people want him to continue playing Superman. And, you know, the fallout from this movie, if it's positive, makes good money and gets good reviews, and it's already got the good reviews thing in the bag, you know, maybe that will help. That will help his position, you know, and I just hope they can work it out. And, you know, I think Henry Cavill, he wants to continue playing Superman. And, you know, I hope they can do it. Now, the director, Christopher McQuarrie, there are rumors that he could direct since, you know, the Superman movie. I don't remember if those have been dashed or not. I know Christopher McQuarrie did give a speech or give an interview one time saying he doesn't want to do Star Wars movies or genre movies because fans are too toxic. I don't know if that, you know, is going to prevent him from doing a DC movie if they offer him like a fat paycheck. And if Henry Cavill wants him to do it and they're buddies, you know, he gets to work with one of his buddies. Assuming him and Henry Cavill are buddies, he's getting like all this money tossed at him. You know, I think that they could convince him to do it. Because, you know, his directing in this movie is very good. I mean, he certainly can handle action really well. So, you know, but there are multiple directors who could do a Superman movie. I mean, Christopher McQuarrie's not the only one who can do it, but if they want to hire him, I give it a thumbs up. But anyways, I recommend Mission Impossible Fallout. If you want to see what Henry Cavill can do outside of Superman, and if you like, you know, spy, intrigue, realistic action movies, I guess, you know, action movies that don't involve like superheroes or zombies or wizards, you know, they still make those, then this is for you. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.